everyone, my name is Adele and I'm a volunteer for Let's Talk Science in Ottawa, and today we're going to be making what we call chromatography butterflies. So for this activity you're going to need a few sheets of paper, a pair of scissors, some water markers, a few pipe cleaners if you have some, a coffee filter, and also a glass with a few centimeters of water in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our coffee filter and we're going to take one of our markers. Now it's best if you take a marker that has a lot of different dyes in it. So I like to use the black marker. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a very thick ring about a few centimeters from the center of the coffee filter. Here I suggest that you use a sheet of paper while you're drawing because the coffee filter is very thin and the marker is going to pass through. So we're going to do a very, very thick ring here. And you want to make sure that you put lots of ink on there. A lot of ink. Okay. So when you're done, it will look something like this. And you can see that the ink did go on my piece of paper. Okay, so now that we have colored our coffee filter, the next step is we're gonna start by folding it in two. Folding it in half, then we're gonna fold it again in two, and one last time. Okay, so now we kind of have this cone. And we're going to take this coffee filter and we're going to place it inside our water, in our glass of water, just like this. And what we can see is that the water is slowly moving up the coffee filter, and we can kind of see the marker, the ink of the marker going up as well. So we're just going to want to set that aside until the water has reached the very top of the filter and that the whole filter is wet. And once that happens, what we can do is we take the coffee filter and we set it aside and we leave it to dry. And after it's dry, this is our result. So here, these are two that I had prepared with the black marker. And what we notice is that there's a lot of different colors on the filter. I see some green, I even see a little bit of pink, and the colors kind of spread and to make these really nice patterns. So what's going on here is that this filter is made of small wood fibers that have spaces in between the fibers. So the water, it gets absorbed and stored into these spaces. And as the water is moving up, so this movement of the water is called a capillary action. So capillary action. And as the water is moving, it's going to take the dye, the circle of dye that we had drawn at the beginning, it takes the dye and transports it. But this dye contains different colors. And these different colors, they will spread it in different areas of the filter. So the colors, they separate, and that's why we see these kind of patterns emerging in our coffee filter. So how do we turn this coffee filter into a butterfly? Well, this is where our pipe cleaners come in. So here we can take one of the pipe cleaners and we're just gonna cut it in half. And what I can do is I'm gonna scrunch the middle, through the middle of my coffee filter and place a pipe cleaner like this and just twist it. And so what we've created here, it kind of looks like a butterfly. Though it's not quite exactly a butterfly, because we do see there are some parts missing. So maybe do that as an exercise. Try to figure out what parts of the butterflies that we were able to produce in this craft. But there are some parts missing. So maybe you can, if you want to add these parts on your own and be creative, you can have fun with that. So now this experiment, you can try it with different kinds of paper if you want to see if there's any differences between the kinds of paper. You can also play around with different colors. So here, this is a filter where I had done a ring of brown marker. And it doesn't have quite as much color as the black marker. I do see a lot of orange that got spread out. Maybe we can't really see it on the camera, but it does make a different kind of butterfly, a different color butterfly. So yeah, as you play around with different colors, maybe you can try to figure out why do we see more colors with the black marker than we do with the brown marker, or maybe you want to test with the blue marker or with the red marker and kind of see what happens. So lots of things that we can play around with, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.